What's up everybody, and welcome to another video here on Alvaro's Outdoor Adventures. Today's video I'm going to show you how to fix a common issue with some of the shotguns where it doesn't load the rounds that you put once you try bringing the shell up. All this mechanism won't go down and you won't be able to get the shell from there. So that's what I'm going to be going over today. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. Please hit the bell button so you can be notified anytime I upload a video. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and stay tuned for this video. Alright, magic trick. So here I have a red handkerchief. Nothing in my hand. I'll start putting it in here. And as you can see, handkerchief is gone. I also have a tube. See all the way through, nothing in there, but if you look closely, bring it up, you can see the handkerchief coming in from there. So there you have it. So one of the common things, there's a couple of things that go inside that do cause all the mechanism to fail, and this is why I stress out why it is very, very, very important to always lubricate all their parts. Okay, not just whatever you could see, but go inside and lubricate as much as you can. I looked around, I played around it, and I finally saw it. The problem is not on this area. The problem is with these two guides here. So these guides here on the side. What I did is I took it apart, and I'm going to show you. Take the barrel off. And I came to a conclusion with these items here. So there's a spring here, and then you notice there's some grooves in there on this part. And I also noticed there's two holes. I don't know if you can see them well without that camera. Let me bring my pick, because I'm going to use it. So I'm going to try to show you here where this pick gets stuck. Right there, if you can see it. That's where these parts here, this part of the spring or coil, should lock into those two spots there. And this loop here should be on top of that. Now, why isn't this mechanism bringing up the shell? It's because it's not going farther. Once you pump it or try to get the cartridge out, since it's not in its correct place, it's not going all the way down. So even though you think you're all the way to the bottom here, it won't pick up the other shell. This one just dropped the one that was there. It won't pick up the other one because the this part here that brings up the shell here is not all the way down. You can see there's the other shell right there, and that hasn't come down, and it's because you don't have it all the way down. Okay, so now I'm going to show you a quick fix here. If you bring this up a bit and leave it there, you're going to see here that automatically I could go a little bit more down. And you could probably see now that this part is now all the way down to where it's supposed to. Okay, so if I go back up and go back down, now it will load the shell. So this part here, this it's a quick fix. It's no big deal. All you have to do is line it up here. Line it where this part it's on top and it's locked here. This is going to go a bit farther, and this part of the piece has to lock into that area there, and then this other one over here, I'm going to bring it to where it locks on this side over here. Okay, so let me work on that. See how long it takes me. It'll be easier if I had two of these. That way I could work with them better. So there, I got one. And all I'm doing is I'm putting this part in from here in the bottom and holding it here, and then I'm just pulling it straight up. So let me see if I could do it here on this one. So there you go. Right there. So these have locks, well, not locks, but guides in here where this is coming from on both sides. So that prevents it from being all over the place. See, and you can see that this part over here is not all the way here, but it's still in the grooves. Okay. So now here, once I feed my shells, and let me lock this up because otherwise the spring is gonna blow out. Put 1, 2. It should not hold 3. Yeah, because it has a plug in it. So now every time I pump it, it's gonna go all the way, and it's gonna discharge the shell. If I do it again, it will release it. So now this part here, this mechanism here, it is going up and down, while before it wasn't coming down at all to pick up the other shell. Okay, so now let's just put it back together. Screw it back into place. And there you go. This shotgun, I have a plug on it. I really don't use any slug. Plus, this barrel doesn't allow me to shoot slug with this. That's why I don't really mess with how many rounds I could leave on there. Not taking this shotgun out to hunt for doves because the place where I'm going, there's some hogs in that area. So I'm gonna take the other shotgun, the one I could use slugs in it. That way I'll have birdshot and I'll have the slugs just in case I run into a hog. But I'll take the 20 just because I could use both types of shots while hunting. This one, like I said, barrel is not designed for slugs, so I can't carry slugs on this one, and I believe that's why I've never taken out the plug, the original plug from this. But there you have it. Always make sure these parts are lubricated. All the metal parts are lubricated. There's a guide here that holds the this part of the shell. Make sure that that's in place, that that's still holding the shell. If it's not holding it, if it's throwing it back, then that's another issue that you're gonna have to fix. But if it is holding it and you can see it moving back and forth, when you bring the pump down, if you see it moving, then you know it's not bad. Okay, check that part that I just told you, that little loop spring or piece of metal. I don't know what is it called. Let me know in the comments what's the name of that piece. Take a look at that. If it's not lined up, then you know that that's your problem. Okay, so the big thing is if the holder that lifts up, that grabs the shell and brings it back up, so when you bring your pump back out, it doesn't, if it's not coming down, make sure to check that part first. And if it's not lined up, then that's your problem right there. So alright everybody, hope you liked this video. Hopefully this helped you, and let me know in the comments what you think about it. Let me know if this helped you. If not, let me know what other part you found on your shotgun that wasn't functioning correctly. Like I said, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Please hit the bell button so you can get notified anytime I upload a video. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And as always, I'll see you at the outdoors.